Week 3 of the season. Vermont looking to bounce back from a loss to the SMU Mustangs as we are back at home. It's 2-1 Virginia Tech. Second ACC conference game of the year. Ethan Kane, great week 1. Certainly one of the best players on this team as we look to improve for a winning record, man. And the way we played against SMU, I certainly think we have a shot today. Rock. Oh, Rock! First play of the game! Out past the 40 to the 42-yard line. Had a big day against the SMU Mustangs on the road, and Squiddy Rock, the big fella, already making an impact. This time, however, he's drugged down for a loss of 3 yards. Behind the sticks, not great. See what we have open at our disposal here. That is going to be Air Bud, who makes an awkward catch. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10. See if this, piece together, not very good offensive line gives us time to find Jackson Swift here. Thrown, intercepted. No, dropped. Oh, boy. Should have been intercepted. The Sturgeon somehow still, luckily enough, not turning the ball over yet this year. Anakin Skywalker is on to punt. And they're going to back off of that. And into the end zone. Out to the 20-yard line come the Hokies. Oh, no! This is Bryce Baker, and I didn't know where he came from. This is my quarterback, or at least was my quarterback, in Season 2 of Road to Glory at Penn State. Baker is on the run. It's a pitch play. Is that an interception? Braxton Cross! Touchdown, Sturgeon! That was backwards, so that'll technically be a fumble. Touchdown, Vermont! Extra point is good! That is officially the fastest 7 points you're ever going to score. On an option pass, on a pitch play. And just immediately, this Virginia Tech offense is back out onto the field. Maybe don't call that again as Evo makes the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Been waiting for impact plays for number 9. Second down at 11. That's really funny that, now that I know that Baker was here, that's really funny that he went from Virginia Tech with James Franklin to Penn State, his former team, and Evo is down on the play. This team bruises so easily, they're ridiculous. That significantly weakens the defensive line. Baker in the gun again. Back to his right. Bryce Baker. Now he'll scramble. He's got space. Big hit. Ball is free. Picked up by guess who? Braxton Cross. Had the touchdown a couple minutes ago. Wow! An angry Vermont team. We love to see that. And now Rock will lose a yard. Evo will stay in the game. Just some bruised ribs. He's fine. Second down and 11, looking for a screen pass to Rock. Blocks are okay. There we go. Rock will make it 3rd and 4 to the 33-yard line. Playing off on us. Honestly, just looking to find Swift coming across the formation here. And we'll find him. That's a first down. 21 yards for Ash through the air after first pass of the game. Looked like it was going to be an interception. Here's Rock. That got 6. For second down and 4. What are they? What is this? They've got to crash down on us, right? Popped up in the air, incomplete. Just didn't think that that pressure was going to get in that quickly. Third route on the play is the blocking tight end, Beef Tank. Sauce! That's incomplete. Pressure's getting home. It's 4th down. I might like to take a 2-score lead. Bring on Bootlegger for the field goal. Good wind at his back, and it's one of his shorter tries. Kick is up. Kick is good. 10-0 Sturgeon. That'll be a touchback for the Hokies. What an interesting start to this game. 10-0 for Vermont. Just over 5 minutes in. A lot of incomplete passes for both squads right now. Evo's back in the game. Bryce Baker with a hole. He's got a man, and one play is all it takes for Virginia Tech to get into Vermont territory. Evo's out on this play as well, which is not a good indication. Oh, out wide. Watch out. Some guy with a tackle at the 30-yard line. And VT lifeless through 2 drives with 2 turnovers. Here's Baker scrambling. He's got a man. 1st and goal. That's a broken tackle. And a touchdown for Virginia Tech. Talk about taking the wind out of our sails. Hot start evaporated in about 4 plays. 3 plays. So on the kickoff, Air Bud, I'm going to do something I don't usually do and bring this one out. Air Bud with a hole. Decent looking return. Out past the 25 to the 27-yard line. Not really sure I want to get into a shootout here, so perhaps slowing this game down is a little bit advantageous. Rock just shy of a first down. That's some pretty good moves for a big man. I want that safety to make a choice. We just need our offensive line to protect long enough. Oh, that's thrown. It is Kane! Misplay by Virginia Tech. Neither the safety or the corner took the tight end. And already back in business. Rock to the outside. One-on-one with the safety. Squares him up and down to the 25. 12-yard gain for the big fella. Now here's Rock again. Got some blocks. There's 8 more. Feels early on very similar to the SMU game, where offensively we're doing a lot of what we want. Thrown incomplete. There's that pressure from Virginia Tech again. 3rd down and 2. Love the look of this touch pass, though. Sauce Castillo coming across. They got man covered. What? Where did you come from? Take the points, man, when you got them. Field goal try yet again for Bootlegger. Kick is up and no good. We missed it left. Oh, God, I don't even know if I can tell you why. Been a rough freshman season for Bootlegger. Current log of 32 from any sort of distance. It has not been pretty. Now right up the middle. It's back and forth first quarter, and the Hokies with the ball with a chance to take the lead. Evo's still out of the game over there on the right side of the defensive line. That's thrown and caught. Watch out. Just a real quick read for Bryce Baker. I don't even think he was throwing a ball anywhere. First down Hokies. There's a handoff. Stood up by Sanford. You'd certainly love to have the Turbo Yoda in there at the Mike spot, but much better to redshirt him for his freshman season, especially with that elite dev. That's out wide. Watch out here. Big play, Mudcat steal to leave it as just a gain of 3. 3rd and 5. They need midfield. Baker back. Scrambling and sacked. Bunkers McKeskey. And that'll force a VT punt. Greg Gray from the 15. Greg Gray with some blocks. Greg Gray up to the 40. That is what he is here to do. Now, I called the direct snap play. I'm going to audible out of that. That looks like they got a guy that's going to be unblocked over there on the left side. Ash scrambling around. Going to pick up what she can out of bounds after a gain of 6. First rushing attempt of the day for a quarterback. Here's Rock. 3rd down and 2. We got halfway there. Try and find Kane here on this short yardage situation. That's exactly what we'll do with a 43-yarder. Second catch of the night for Kane. Can't quite make this the last play of this opening quarter. Rock, nothing. I'll try and run the ball again. I think regardless of the outcome, we take this to the second. Rock, hold, first down. We will start quarter number 2 with a fresh set of downs. Squiddy Rock Jr. with 62 first quarter yards. Vermont 10, Virginia Tech 7. It's kind of where drives have been stalling, right around this spot on the field right here. Ash scrambling out, hasn't had a lot of success doing that this year, and then just not a lot going on there. It's 4 yards. Thought we'd have the speed to kind of get around the edge there. Didn't wind up happening. We've ran Rock already a lot. 10 carries in the first quarter, so I don't want to do that again. Watch out. It's a great read there. It'll be 3rd down and 6. I'll run this screen to the short side of the field. Need some blocks over there. Goodness gracious. And Rock, yet again, our drive stalls in around about the same spot. This is a 45-yard try for Bootlegger. And that one is off the post and good. 13-7. And a new career long of 45 yards for Bootlegger. Boink, if it goes in, it counts the same. Much better than a miss. This could get returned here, and it will. It's Greg Gray on special teams. He just got juked out. Virginia Tech still does not reach the 20-yard line, so they start the drive from 17. Baker in the gun again. Back to his right. Motion from the tight end. And Summers unable to make the play. There's a good gain of about 14 yards. First play of the game for Hawkins. 4 carries, 39 yards for him today. Good day to be a running back. Big hole again. Sanford, a good sure tackle once he got there. But it is still a 5-yard pickup. This is a really good Virginia Tech rushing offense. The passing game for Bryce Baker is not that great. You see on the screen only averaging 219 per game. And even us here in our first couple games averaging more than that. It's Sanford with the play again on the RPO for Bryce Baker, who is 5 of 6. And, oh, watch out. Big play for the Hokies. McCaskey down there, brought down by some guy all the way down at the 11-yard line. And Virginia Tech got to hurry it back up, smelling blood in the water and looking to tie this thing up. Handoff. Move. Space. Big hit. Might have been Mudcat that came in and clobbered their back. That's still a pickup of 6 yards to the 6-yard line. Baker drops. Scrambles, all the space in the world. Stopped before he scores. But it's 1st and goal from the 1. The 5th carry of the game for Bryce Baker. Got it inside the 1-yard line. And that's a touchdown for Virginia Tech. I'll see what the play is this early in the game. It's a tie game right now. I would imagine it's kick the PAT, right? That'd make more sense. Noticeably less fans here in Burlington for week 3 versus week 1. Extra point up and good. Virginia Tech takes the lead. So Vermont will take the 25. Really only moving the football on the ground right now. Ash is going to fire. Looking for Jackson Swift. It's on the money! 25, or rather, 75 yards for the score! Electric from the Sturgeon. Just a beautiful ball through the air. That is all it took. One-on-one coverage for our physical receiver, Jackson Swift, but he does have some speed as well. We'll follow suit. Just kick the PAT for now. A little bit too early to start going after a 7-point game. A 1-play, 8-second drive. Trying to force a return. Here on this, and he'll bring it out. Greg Gray this time. Oh, man! That's a wide receiver with a big hit like that. That's an untapped aspect of Greg Gray's game right there. Rickson Cross with a tackle after a run for 1. So 2nd and 9 from the 10. And now another handoff. Sanford and Gatto. Early favorite for at least our defensive player of the game, possibly ACC. Rickson Cross. Baker. Motion! Sack! Xavier Knight. No! That was Mercer. Off the left edge that got him. Credit him with half a sack. And Virginia Tech pinned deep. Gray looks like he's going to have space to return. Greg Gray. That spin move. He got to the 34-yard line. Been a good special teams day already for Vermont, too. Even though there haven't been any scores on special teams. Been very, very good. 2nd down and 3. Here's Rock. Big pile. Broke through 1 to get 1. 1 yard on the play. This feels low percentage. But here we go. Quarterback draw. Oh, my God! Ash got clobbered. Sauce Castile saves a touchdown. I didn't think that was going to happen. The first Vermont turnover on an absolute hit stick. And Virginia Tech swings momentum. Not a doubt. That's a turnover. I mean, look at the hit. That was absurd. A fake pitch. Baker sacked! It was Summers off the right side. Got more sacks in this game already. It feels like we do all year. Now Baker empty after the loss of 4. Hey! Oh, nearly sacked again. He got it away. Got to play a deep zone here against the quarterback that we know doesn't throw the ball all that well. From the 43, 3rd and 14. Baker back. Oh my goodness, he can scramble this for the first down if he wanted. There's a good cut. Oh, ball is on the ground. Mudcat Steele picks it up. We got a turnover fest here in Burlington. Fumble forced by Bonkers McCaskey. And the Sturgeon take back over again. That's one hell of a response. Here comes Rock, bouncing it out. Rock with a move. He got 8. From our own 30, 5.5 to go before halftime. Ash on the play action, scrambling out, just going to take what we can get and slide. 4 carries, 17 yards, the unfortunate fumble. Here's Rock on the run. He got a block. He's into the second level. Down to the 46. As Squiddy Rock nearing 100 yards in the first half of a game again. Dash play action. Scrambling out. She's going to take what she can get, which is about 9. Gonna need to see our backup running backs, kind of like we did in week 1. If we want to preserve Rock here, and he didn't get anything there on that play. Probably outside of Legger's field goal range. Here comes Sauce Castillo. The safeties creep up, and a bad block. That's Kane over there. 4th down and 3. I'm going to punt it. I don't trust this offense enough yet to try going for shit like this. Skywalker. Oh, that's a great punt. That'll be inside the 5. Out of bounds at the 4. Long field with 2.5 to go before halftime in a 6-point game. Vermont's second ever ACC game. And on the run, there is a gain of 9, damn near 10. 2-minute timeout is reached. Long way to go. They do have all 3 timeouts, the Hokies. But now you kind of figure, even though they've gashed this with the run, that they might try and lean into the pass a little bit more, which has not been that beneficial. Oh, a little bit of a quicker head turn there for McCaskey, and he's got that thing. I'm gonna take a gamble here. Send some pressure, send both the linebackers. And it's a handoff, and oh, we got it. Good job to bounce it to the outside for Overton. 1st down for Virginia Tech. No timeout, so the clock continues to run. Oh, it's a run for Baker. Oh, and he just put the moves on Mudcat's tail. Bonkers McCaskey with a big tackle. Clock running still. 22 on 22 crime right there. Oh, that's thrown and caught up and passed, midfield. 3rd catch for 73 yards for Luke Reynolds. VT takes their first time out. This could work. Motion for Virginia Tech. Pressure coming in. Hit as he fires, bouncing around. Between 2 Sturgeon defenders. A little bit of really nice interception to get. Important to remember that the Hokies start the second half of the football too. Baker fires, not for much. Clock is stopped. But it's 3rd down and 6. Got some bad coverage here. We'll back off a little bit. Motion on the play. They swing it out wide to him, and we're stopped. Josh Sanford. They're going to try a field goal? Timeout, Vermont. First off, to preserve some time here. This is a long field goal try for Virginia Tech. Does their kicker have this kind of leg? Do not touch him. Well wide. Well, all right then. Let's just not do anything too crazy stupid. Short plays. We got 2 timeouts in a little over a minute. Ash in trouble. That's to the sideline. 9 of 15 on the day for our quarterback. Thrown over the middle. That's complete. It's Ethan Kane. Plenty of time. Don't need to spend those timeouts yet. That is Swift, overthrown somehow. The corner there got a hand on that. It was the Swift side too. That's really odd. There you go. That's caught. Jackson Swift with a truck. 45 seconds, 100 yards on the day for Jackson Swift. Safety blitz. Thrown. Kane. Got it. Diving. down, they say, at the 1, which honestly is fine. Took on the one-on-one coverage with a tight end. We're going to have a couple tries at this. Try and pound it in on the fullback dive. We'll wind down more time, too. Really end this half, regardless of whether it's with a score or not. Fullback is in! Touchdown for the Sturgeon just before halftime. There's your momentum swing. Just 8 seconds to go in this half. Make sure that this is returnable. And they will bring it out. Now, nobody's free yet. There's Greg Gray. Missed tackle there, but they still don't get the 15-yard line. They'll be in a kneel-down formation. 27-14. Vermont after 1 half of play. So Virginia Tech does get the football to start the second half, but that touchdown with 8 seconds to go in the first, a huge momentum swing to make this a 2-touchdown game. 2-score game, I guess we'll call it, but massive for us. Mo Bamba, Virginia Tech, as they start with a run for nothing. Josh Sanford's been a big impact player for us, surprisingly so. One of those backups that, I mean, he's been exceeding expectations. Here goes Baker for nothing. Mudcat steal all over him. Third and 12. Putting the ball in the arm of Bryce Baker. Hasn't worked out all that well, but he's got a man this time. First down, Virginia Tech to the 39. It was Sanford that eventually caught up, made that stop. Handoff, cut. Look who it is again. 50 is all over the field. Josh Sanford making a name for himself today. Baker, back, throwing, sacked! Second of the night, it's Mercer! Defensive end is such a messed up position for us. Austin Mercer, again, one of those backups. Or at least he was supposed to be. The red shirt of Caleb meant Austin Mercer started. That both of our best defensive ends here. 3rd down and 17. Berkeley Vale. Oh, that's wide open, but incomplete. Oh, what a miss. He was open by at least 5 yards. Big mistake for the Hokies, and Greg Gray, just shy of the 10-yard line, going to let this bounce into the end zone. After that SMU game, I mean, it really felt like we could come in to a little bit of a lesser quality opponent here in the ACC and have a chance at him. And man, oh man, did we ever. There's Jackson Swift again. What a night for him. Ash has 203 yards, over half of them to number 2, Jackson Swift. And here's Rock. Oh boy. Some help comes. 17th carry for Squiddy Rock. Got some press coverage over there. Kind of press coverage. A little bit tighter than normal on Air Bud. We're fired up. Air Bud looking. End zone! Incomplete! And we just kind of got tackled there. Maybe the ball's slightly underthrown. But that felt like a missed penalty there. And Rock's not going to get anything here. Christian Evans on the stop. A clear punting situation. If there's no gain here on this, that's about all we have. So to the 40-yard line. If Poggi wants to go for it, but we're going to call that off. We're certainly not kicking a 57-yarder. And Skywalker to punt. Not going to be our best. Going to be okay. Certainly inside the 20, but inside the 10, but could have done a lot better there. Just missed our spot there. There's a pitch around the corner for a yard. Davis that time on the carry. And a swing pass. Berkeley Vale, of all people. Big 93 over there to make the stop. It's 3rd and 11. This defense is outperforming any expectations from them. Now, granted, this is not... Oh, big tackle there, Brixton Cross. That'll force a punt. This is certainly not a big-time passing offense for Virginia Tech with Bryce Baker. Run first for sure. And the secondary, of course, is one of the weaker spots, but goodness. Here's Greg Gray on the return. Picked up some blocks. Greg Gray with a move. He's inside the 40. Down to the 36. How about it, Greg Gray? Rock up the gut. There's 7. Earned 20 yards on the ground tonight for Squiddy Rock. This will be Sauce Castillo in motion. Rock caught it. Got 1. But that's carry number 20 on the night. Let's be real. We're known for killing our running backs here. Oh, that's not good at all. Stiff arm for Rock. Didn't matter. This is about borderline field goal range, especially into a 10-mile-an-hour wind. Bootlegger, wow, well left. Well, just turned midnight here on stream. Football after dark. This defense, though, in this third quarter, stepping up big. First time today we've mentioned the name Bart Barper. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. It's Baker back to fire. He will fire short. Clobbered there by some guy. Up by wide receiver Aiden Green. Baker scrambling, sacked! Brickson Cross is doing it all. Got an interception, a fumble recovery, a sack. All over this team today to go along with 4 solo tackles. And the Hokies to punt again. For Greg Gray, really hasn't had a bad return today. And here's Greg Gray again. I mean, it's still not a bad return by any stretch of the imagination. When that's your worst one of the day, we're doing all right. I have to bend this hat. It's been an adventure. That already feels better. Here's Rock. Odd tackle there. Like the look. What can we get done? Oh, Ash in trouble. Ball is on the ground, and just a hand is stuck out. And the Hokies take it over. Ash remains interception free on the year, nearly through 3 games, but 2 fumbles today. This one picked up by Jaquez White. Just wanted to make sure, no doubt. And Virginia Tech is set up well. So much for the fourth quarter. And it's Baker. Back to fire. Oh, what a move! Bryce Baker! Inside the 5. He's a sleek little runner. You got to give him that. First and goal from the 5-yard line. Handoff. Cross. For a 1-yard loss. Third tackle for loss to go along with everything else that he's done. Long scoreless drought in this game. Oh! Bart Barper came flying in. Back to the 5. 3rd and goal. That's a pretty late move. It'll be 4th down. And what's the call? The Hokies will go for it. 3 wide receivers in the formation. But I can't trust that Baker isn't going to be the one to try and run it in. From the 1. Handoff. Touchdown. Hokies. Oh, yeah. Can't pull away. Oh, well, I didn't mean to grab that with Greg Gray, but here we go, I guess. Almost made it to the 20. It'll be a run for Squiddy Rock to get this to the fourth quarter. Here goes Rock, and that's not much. We'll head to the fourth in a one-score game. Virginia Tech brings it back closer again, 27-21 after 3. Fourth quarter begins. Vermont and Virginia Tech get a close one. Ash on the run. I wanted to run up there. Wide open over there. Across the body. Sauce Castillo. Pretty much been a non-factor today. After being the main guy. Was that against SMU? I think it was. There you go. I mean, Rock just might have to be a sacrificial lamb here today. Here's Squiddy Rock. Oh, I tried to follow the block. 9 from behind. Caught us, but it's a gain of 11 and a first down for Rock. Got a pitch play on. Here's Rock again. Tried to lower the shoulder, no gain. Second and 10. Pressure coming in. Ash got away. Just got to get rid of it. Got put into a box there. Go to our good old friend, the triple slant. Except we're going to send Air Bud deep. Single safety on the play. Throw. Ash. Caught! It's Kane! First and goal for the Sturgeon! There we go! Trying to get this back to a 2-score game. Here's Rock straight up the gut. Big man down to the 1. 25 carries, 143 yards. We finally have him subbed out. And that puts me in the backfield looking for touchdown number 2. And we're in. Interesting decision here by the game. I mean, Bipoji is proven very, very aggressive on these fourth downs, his PATs or whatever, all of it. But we're gonna take we're just gonna take the extra point for right now. I think our defense is doing well enough that we don't have to make that choice right now. Take that extra point at this moment in time. So with the win, we took a little bit off of that. This will be return here. Greg Gray. Greg Gray's made some great plays on special teams. He's also missing tackles on special teams, but that's not really what he's there for. So this puts Virginia Tech in a rough spot. The running back, a motion out wide to the right. Deep one, big hit some guy, didn't matter. Give it a go. Tried to just blast him. First down to the 32. Handoff. Taken down. Bricks and Cross again. Doesn't go down, I don't believe. It's a tackle for loss. I mean, technically it might. I don't know. Oh, dude. He's all over. That one does. Bricks and Cross. What an impact today. 3rd and 11. More motion. Swung out wide. Mudcat still. All over it. 4th and 14 for the Hokies. They punt it away. This time Greg Gray going to call a fair catch at the 25-yard line. See who the game puts in at running back. It is Rock. Here he goes. Big fella for 4. Feels like a perfect time to start chewing some clock. Oh, he's back in the game again. Look at all the empty seats here. Come on, guys. Our fans, man. That's out wide. There's the big man with a stiff arm. Didn't quite get that first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Good luck with that. Rock, first out easily. Clock is rolling. Under 8 minutes to play. Ash will roll out. Tried to lob that up. Should have thrown that ball smidge earlier. Unfortunately, clock stopped. Here's Rock again. Bulldozing. Haven't had a lot of success with the trucking today for Squiddy Rock, but it might have something to do with all this heavy usage that he's seen. As Parker will enter the backfield here. He's got a block. He's got another block. Inside the 30. Devin Parker gets the Sturgeon closer. Sealing this thing up. Rock, counter run. Out wide he goes. Powers his way for another first down. And the Sturgeon on Rock's 30th carry of the night into the red zone. I mean, we'd be looking at a dagger here. Here's Kane. That's going to be 1st and goal. To the 6. 18 of 28 for Ash. Oh, Ash in a little bit of trouble here. Scrambling around, looking for the corner. Touchdown, Sturgeon. That could put the seal on this one. I mean, the game wants me to go for 2 now. I think I'm going to not do that again. To lead by 20 with 5 minutes to go should be enough. Oh, extra point nearly got blocked. I mean, shit, even if it did get blocked, most likely fine. Didn't mean to take that much off of this. This will still be a return, but they set up a little bit better. They still don't reach the 20. Like Parker there on the tackle. Evo's back! Took all the game off. Back in here late. Thrown. Broken tackle, but you go to the middle there. Go to the outside. You at least got a chance to maybe score and possibly get yourself back in this thing, but... Well, 4.5 to play. Got some motion. Running back into the backfield. Baker over the middle. Really now likely to test this quite bad Vermont passing defense. 42-yard line, but a lot of time. They're in. That's like they're in shoot clock. Back to fires, another wide open man. They're moving the football. That's great, but how much good is it really going to do the Hokies? Obviously, you don't give up, but Evo kind of held up. Deep one, caught down inside the 10. Looking to keep this close. All 3 of their timeouts, you wonder if maybe they go onside kick. Evo can't get free. That's thrown and caught and a touchdown. for Virginia Tech. Tom Reynolds. Very much not Tom Reynolds, but I don't know his first name, so he's Tom Reynolds. Well, so this gets interesting. I would certainly think they take the PAT here. They will. Up and good. 41-28. They're going to go onside kick right now. They're down 2 scores. I get it. And that's recovered. Oh, boy! Denberg caught that on the bounce. That got scary. So expect some timeouts to be called here by Virginia Tech. It's Swift who's going to go backwards. Timeout Hokies. Even if this drive goes bad, they spend all their timeouts. I mean, it's just not going to turn out in their favor at all, is it? Second down and 12. Beef Tank. Motioning. Here's Rock. Timeout VT again. I mean, the clear decision is to run the ball again. Waste that final timeout of the Hokies. You know, I'm gonna reverse this play so we have a chance to get Rock a little bit more in the middle of the field. That's exactly where he is. Pushed out wide a little bit there. It's a 48-yard field goal try with the win. Kick is up. Straight away. It is good. New career long of 46 for Bootlegger, and it's 44-28. Had to be feeling good there for VT to get that stop. You know, a kicker that hasn't proven he can really get that deep kick good. No, it just did. So 2:05 to play. 1 timeout for Virginia Tech. Evo! Oh, we missed the sack. Thrown away. They do have the benefit of the 2-minute timeout still. Pressure on Baker. Fired away again, and they don't even get anything on the play prior for the 2-minute timeout. It's 3rd and 10. Baker with an empty backfield. Evo bulldozed his man! And a pressure. And a big one there. 4th in the game. 2 backs in the formation. Baker, back, fires, caught! 300 yards now for Bryce Baker. There is a sliver of hope still. They need a score now and an onside kick attempt. That's thrown underneath, tackled inbounds. Clock continues to run. Bart Barber, yet again, on that stop. 2nd and 8. A lot of time wasted for just 2 yards. Here's Baker on the run. He'll slide. A lot of time taken off the clock. Certainly appears that Vermont will improve to 2-1. There's a good strike. Hold everything. It's another tackle for Brixton Cross, his 8th of the game. 1 minute to go. Baker scrambles again. He's got space again. There's a dip on the shoulders. Touchdown, VT. So I feel like now, down 10, the obvious choice for them is to go for 2, right? Do it now, know what you need. They're gonna go for the extra point. Wait, why? That makes it a 9-point game. I mean, that's game. It's a timeout. That broke my brain. Onside kick recovery attempt. And that is this time handled by Bud of the hands team. Just boneheaded. I know your odds are slim to recover the onside kick in the first place, but that is insane. It'll be bootlegger to a knee. Vermont improves to 2-1. And we get our first ever ACC win over the Virginia Tech Hokies.